Chop and Swing. Chop and Swing has a demo song. I think we have enough of demo songs today, right? We've got drum kits, which are very nice. Not bad, huh? But the thing about these drum kits, you'll have to put in your own notes. So today, you've already learned how to put in your own notes. I won't go through that again. Instead, I'm going to go to this thing called MIDI clips. And I've got MIDI clips of drums and things like a basic one. So I'm going to drag it into this MIDI track here. I'm also going to turn down the volume by a bit so that it doesn't overload everything. So now if I double click on this, I will see, let me take away the info view. And here we go. We've actually got a whole clip. Right? Of drums. Okay, not bad. Now I'm going to add in not MIDI clips, but samples. Samples are audio. And let's build up a song. Let's build up a song with some chords. And right now, the easiest way to remember this is we're just going to use A minor and D minor because they are compatible. In a future lesson, I will explain more about how different keys are compatible with each other. Today, just take it for me, A minor and D minor. Ah, good. So I'm going to drag this here. Then I took a guitar, right? Loops and chords, guitar. The first one, A minor. So together it sounds like. Okay. Let me put in something else like, do I have electric piano? Piano. So this was, what key was this? I can see A minor. Do I have a piano in A minor? I don't. Let's put in a music loop, like a bass guitar in A. So I drag it. See, in order for them to be heard one on top of each other, I have to put them in a new column. So let's hear what it sounds like. And on top of this, I will add in a keys. Do I have something in A? Oh, look, I got A. A minor again. A minor, remember, we're doing everything in A minor. Okay, this is sort of interesting. Now we need to figure out how to make it variations, right? And in order to do that, let's click on the first one, which is a MIDI clip. And I'm going to solo this track so we just hear this. Let's look at, again, the notes. It shows us that for a MIDI clip, you have all these controls at the left. At the left, you have all these controls. And let's see right now, the controls are I could do something like ×2 it. Okay? No, I must select the area. Whoa, look, see, I can actually stretch out things. I just ×2 it twice. So now it's, I've actually made it 4 times as long. Divide by 2. Okay, this is the correct times 2. I'm going to make it twice as long, meaning half as fast. If I divide by 2, I make it twice as short, twice as long, half as long, twice as fast, right? Something like that. I can also do this weird thing, which is reverse it. You see reverse? Why would you do that? It could be fun. Okay, so I can do these things. So why don't I right click and I duplicate, because I want to turn the first row or the first scene into the intro, which is I don't want any other things on it. I just want to start with a very light beat. So on the right corner, I'm going to click Control R or right click for rename. Right, Control R, I'm going to type in the word intro. And I'm going to, for this one, I will decide that I just don't want to hear anything. I'm going to click and drag. I just want to hear the hi-hat. I've selected all of these. Instead of deleting, I'm going to type 0. Okay, the 0, the number 0 on your keyboard basically disables it. If I want to reactivate it, I type 0 again. So let me see. I've disabled everything except the hi-hat. So it should sound like. Okay, so that's my intro beat. And the intro, I don't want to have the bass. So I'm going to move the bass down. Okay. I will have the guitar. So the intro sounds like this. Sorry, unsolo. Unsolo. Okay, let's say now I'm going to start with the verse. For the next row, the next scene, Control R, verse. I want the guitar still, so I right click and I duplicate. Now I'm coming in with the bass. Let's hear what it's on. But this one, I look at the drum kit, it's got everything. I want to have everything except for the snare. So I highlight the snares and I type 0. So if I hear it all together, okay, I want to do a third part at the next row, which I'm going to call Control R, the chorus. So for this one, I'm going to copy over, again, duplicate the drum kit. This time, I will highlight the snares. I'll tap 0 so that they switch on. And maybe I will add in some other things like, remember, if I want to hear what I'm clicking in, I need to tap on the headphones here. Okay. Okay, so I've got this. So you got a not that exciting, but hey, put in some more snares. The guitar, shall I continue with the guitar? Okay, I can continue with the guitar, duplicate. The bass, I want to duplicate also. And now I've got the organ. So if I click on the chorus, the one who... I want to do something different with the bass for the chorus. So right now, you know, the bass has been running a whole melody, right? Let's solo it and you see. Where does it change? So I think I want to actually start from bar 11 because that's where a lot of changes are happening, because I want this thing to be changes all the way. So I'm going to start my loop, and you see the position here? I can change it to 11. So now the loop starts there. Start 11. Okay. I could also have dragged them with my mouse, but this is more precise. So here I am, I'm starting at 11, position 11. The length is no longer 16. The length should actually be where this 17 ends. So how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't want it to be 6. I should have it in multiples of 4. So let's make it 4. Okay, 4. So you just give me that. Okay, no guarantee that this is going to sound good. This is all experimenting, okay? But let's hear this solo, what it sounds like. So you see it's turning around faster than the original. Original sounded. It's a longer one. Let's try a few other tricks we can do with this. I'm going to take this drum kit, I'm going to duplicate it here, and I'm going to do what we did just now, which is reverse. So now all of them are reverse. I'm going to call this the break. What else can I do with this? Can I take the guitar? Or maybe I take the organ, duplicate the organ. In the organ also, you can see that there's other functions here, right? Let's solo the organ, and we hear that. I could change the speed. No, right? Double the speed. Interesting. I can increase the gain, the volume. Okay, so let's hear what it sounds like when we hear all of this together. Let's hear the intro. Did I leave it solo? I did, right? Always do that. Always made a mistake. Okay. Let's click on intro. Ready to go to verse 3, 2, 1. Chorus. I'll take a break. Verse again. Can you see you can build up a whole song using these loops and making them cut, shortening them, lengthening them, reversing them. And then, of course, if you want to automate it so that you don't have, or record it so that you don't have to keep on pressing, I'm going to clear everything. Again, clear everything is the rightmost column, the little square there. And then I'm going to record now. Record is the black circular button. Black circular button. I'm going to record what I'm playing. Verse. I'm going to stop the drums just before the chorus comes in. That's for the feel. Now for the break. Back to the verse. Okay, where is my recording found? It's found in the arrangement view. So if I go to the horizontal lines, arrangement view, here we go. I can use these triangles to close up so I can see more at a time. See, everything's recorded. But then everything looks gray because Ableton Live doesn't know yet whether I want to keep this. So I need to press on this button here. Very strategically put just above the numbers. This orange button here is called the back to arrangement button. When I click on back to arrangement, pump, that's it. Now everything that I recorded is there. And now I've got a whole song. And so I can also start to drag these things around. Let's say, you know what, I started the bass too fast, or I want to come in with the drawbar organ maybe a little earlier. I can also move them around on the screen. And that's what we'll cover next week's lesson on arrangement. See, I always have to give you something more for next week so that you come back. Right? So I hope this gave you an idea. All of this is on Twitch VOD. I'm going to stop the stream so you can, and then share the link back so you can find it in case you need to review what I've seen, what I've just done. But in the meantime, please try for yourself. Use all these loops. And these loops are unique. The way that you put them together is unique to you, right? If you use them, of course, just throw all the loops all together. It's not creative. But you can choose creatively whether you want to take this and combine with what you learned last week about keying in notes. You might not want to use all the instruments. You might want to use some of your own instruments, MIDI, what you learned last week. So you can combine. But I hope this gives you an idea of how you can put together a piece of music for yourself. So please try.